Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today we're gonna plan my daughter's first birthday party. I don't know where to begin. I've never done this before, so I'm just kind of bringing you guys along in the journey. I've already done some planning. We're about a week out from the party, so I'm headed to the store today to maybe order like cupcakes or a specialty cake or something. I looked into like those really bougie like cupcake places, and for the amount of people we've invited, we have big families, we got lots of lovely neighbors and friends we wanted to invite, and it adds up. It was gonna be like $150 to get like cupcakes and a smash cake and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, no freaking way, no way. So I asked my friend Emily what she did for her son's first birthday, like when it came to like, where did you get your cupcakes and stuff? And she was like, girl, go to the grocery store. I was like, that is exactly what I needed to hear. Thank you very much. So that's what we're doing today. And I also have already kind of planned out the menu of what we're gonna have. We're just gonna do like finger foods. The reason the theme is Minnie Mouse is because we've been to Disney World with her twice already, and we're not just crazy. My husband does this for a job. He's a Disney travel agent. So we go when there's new stuff to try out. So of course we brought her along because, well, why not? And when she met Minnie Mouse, it was the most incredible thing. And if you've not seen it, you need to see why it was so incredible. I will link the video below, and I can put the timestamp where it actually happens on the screen so you know what to fast forward to. Amazing. So that's why it's gonna be a Minnie Mouse theme. We know she's not gonna remember this. It's really more for us and for our families than anything, but let's go to the store. So another thing I'm hoping to find is some decor. I've already put some things in my Amazon cart that I'm planning to pull the trigger on, but I wanted to check at a store first. I'm trying to be really good and not look at all of these cute clothes that are on clearance, because she really doesn't need any new clothes, and I'm sure some family members will probably buy her some new clothes for her birthday too, but I'm like, so I might get these little like cupcake topper things. I guess they're technically candles. I found some cute Minnie Mouse ones on Amazon, but there's not gonna be enough. I just ordered a pack of 24 and we're gonna need like 36, so I can either have nothing on them or maybe these cute like gold stars, because the colors are kind of like gold and light pink. And this is my favorite, by the way, and I tried to make this recently and it looked like a 2-year-old made them. So I'm not gonna make the cupcakes this time. Some of the stuff we're getting, very exciting. I'll probably show you all of this stuff when we get home and show you what I'm actually gonna make with it, because it's a little bit difficult to do in the store and there's a kid screaming. So I'm in the little party aisle, and they do have these cute headbands, but again, a lot of the like kids that'll be there will be either much younger or much older. I don't think any of them are gonna like hit the right age to want to actually wear those. They've got some cute like tablecloths and plates. I think we might use regular like white plates because these are so expensive for what they are. I just feel like that's insane, but they are cute. Oh, that's cute too. Okay. They've got cute little like banners though, and like this is something you stick on a cake. They've got some like cupcake little things you can stick in. Those are really cute. Again, I think what I found on Amazon is just cheaper and more kind of like with the pinks and golds versus these. I think I might do this. It's only like $3, but you get like 50, which is more than enough so we can have it for more than one party. And it'll just be for the desserts. We'll just use white like we already have for the rest of it. Perfect. I just feel like stores know that if you're desperate and you're in person, you'll pay more. But if you have even like a week before, you can really order like all of this for so much cheaper. They just charge, like any store, charges so much. Oh my God. We are home. I've separated just like our regular groceries from like what we're using for the party just to show you guys. So one thing I'm making is buffalo chicken dip you can dip like, I got some baguettes I'm gonna cut up, and then also of course you could dip tortilla chips in it. But I don't have the recipe in front of me, but it's basically just chicken. Honestly, to make it quick, I just buy like the chicken in a can for this kind of a recipe. I think it's cream cheese. I have the recipe and I bought everything, but I don't remember if I bought this cream cheese for this or for something else. Some ranch packets, some buffalo sauce, and then some cheese. And actually I have a large like Costco sized cheese I think I might use for it. And then I'm gonna be making meatballs in a crock pot, because again, they're a crowd pleaser for those that eat meat, which I do. I don't know why I said it that way, but anyway. So meatballs, and then it's grape jelly, and then I think it's called sweet chili sauce, something like that. I have it down in our pantry. Because I didn't need to buy it today, but my mom is gluten-free, so I got her some gluten-free meatballs. So the next thing I'm making is ham appetillas, which are basically ham roll-ups. That's what my mom calls them, ham appetillas. Anyway, there's like green onion and ham and black olives, and you roll them up and then you slice them, and they're delicious. And then I'm also making my mother-in-law's delicious like fruit dip. That it's like Cool Whip and rum and vanilla pudding mix. And then I have a bunch of fruit I'm gonna cut up, some apples, strawberries, and grapes. Apples are delicious, and especially if you have a really good dip to go with it, they're a really inexpensive thing to have out, especially if they're already cut up. People are more prone to eat them. And then with a dip to dip it in, it's just delicious. And then I was gonna make some dill, like vegetable dip, but honestly, I'm already making so much, so I just bought some. And all I'm gonna have out are the easiest things to have out veggie-wise, and that would be cherry tomatoes, and then we have a ton of baby carrots. So those are easy to dip, they're easy to throw on a plate, and they take literally no effort. And then like drink-wise for the kiddos, we've got some like juice boxes. For the adults, we'll have mimosas, and then, some gluten-free stuff for my mom. But anyway, it's a lot. There's a couple other things I think I'm making that I'm not thinking of now. Maybe not. That might be it. It's gonna be plenty of food. Oh, I did get some salsa to go with tortilla chips, because again, you can use that in the buffalo chicken dip, but salsa is always nice in case someone doesn't like the chicken dip. But yeah, plenty of food, and again, pretty low effort for these kinds of things. Hair is completely up at this point. I've realized that even though we've never hosted like a birthday party, we have hosted plenty of events at our house. Like we had Easter at our house for our large family this year. And so one thing I've learned is I can have really huge aspirations for making everything from scratch. But the reality sets in of I also have a baby I'm taking care of while we're trying to prepare. We're both trying to clean the house. We're trying to get the outside ready for, people going out there. Getting the grass cut. There's so much that goes into it beyond just cooking that I've realized, maybe pick a few things to make from scratch, if you will, but then the rest of it, it's okay to not. So, but the next steps are to confirm with everyone who is coming. I'm gonna text a bunch of people that have an RSVP just to be like, hey, are you coming? And then of course, making sure I figure out what decor that I want. So T-minus 3 days. And the decor came in. I wanted to show you, I did end up ordering from Amazon. Good morning, Gigi. You eating pancakes? Yeah? These little marshmallow arm rolls. This little girl, in a couple days, will be one. Oh, that symphony of a baby yelling. So these are the Cupcake Toppers. Are those not adorable? Those were on Amazon. And anything I'm mentioning, I can link below for sure if you're like wanting to see the exact thing or if you're like doing the same kind of party yourself. And then this little, I'm gonna put this on her smash cake, really just for picture purposes. It was literally a couple bucks. So I got this, I'll need to string it, but it says 1, and I'm gonna hang this. I actually have an old tutu of hers that I'm gonna hang around her high chair and then hang this in front of the tutu, because they were selling them like pre-made like that. But I was like, wait a minute, I literally have one. So just bought the thing that says 1, and there's the string to kind of string it along. And then this I'll also have to string, but it's a 1 through 12 month little banner that you make. And then we're just gonna print pictures to go on here. And actually those will be the same pictures that go in like a baby book I have for the same purpose, 1 through 12 months. So we'll have the pictures for kind of a dual purpose, which is nice. We actually already have like white linen tablecloth. Okay, I say linen, I don't know what they're made of. We bought like a couple of real ones a couple years ago because we use them all the time, like for just random get-togethers. So we have those that we use for every party we'll probably use, and just other things like little gold kind of like tassel banners. Gold matches so much, so we bought like 1 or 2 a couple years ago, and we've used them so many times. So those kinds of things we'll reuse, and that's kind of one of my biggest tips is whenever you are, first buying decor for like maybe not even a birthday party, whatever it might be for, think about what is a color I could get. I know, I'll pick you up in just a second. What is a color I could get that would match like a lot of different parties? Because then you can keep it and you don't need to keep rebuying it. You know what I mean? Okay, honey. She's standing a lot, but she doesn't stand on her own yet. Hi, baby. I need to clean up this kitchen. It's a mess. Your very last little month photo.
Oh, yeah.
Can you believe it? Gigi.
Wow. Oh, thank you.
Okay, so T-minus 1 day. Today is Friday, and the party's tomorrow around 1. We have some family coming at 12 to just kind of help out if there's any last minute things. They offered, which is awesome. We were like, yeah. Really, we were like, if you can just play with Genevieve for an hour so that we can finish up the last, that would be probably the biggest help. Today, I'm gonna be focusing on cleaning the house up, vacuuming, wiping down countertops, bathrooms, things like that. Especially on this main floor where most people will be. I know that Tyler's gonna be helping later. He's working right now. But I also wanna make some of the food. So the more I can prepare today, the less I have to do tomorrow. Assuming we're getting up at 8, we only have so many hours in the day to, get ourselves ready, get Gigi ready, take care of her, and get all this together. So I'm gonna try to make some of the food today. I'm gonna try to decorate a little bit, maybe this evening, we'll see. Because right now she is with my dad. He's babysitting her. So big day. I've got kind of a list of the food we're making. Today, I definitely wanna do the ham roll-ups, make the fruit dip, and cut up strawberries. The buffalo chicken dip is a crock pot one. The meatballs is crock pot, so those I'd have to wait till tomorrow morning. Let's make some ham roll-ups. So this is the recipe I'm making. It's from my mama. And I think I've got all the ingredients from shopping the other day. Up some balloons. See yours. All right, we've got them. Where did I park? So we got these, and then we also have some bagged balloons that I ended up buying last minute because they were really cute, and it was free inflation if you buy the pack, whatever. But then I had to come back. Oh, today has not gone the way that I thought today would go. I will say that. Let me just tell you that it is 3 p.m. and I Gigi at 5, so I have to leave at 4:30. And I thought, oh, I will have all this time to clean the house and make a bunch of the food. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you idiot. You have to go pick up the cake / cupcakes and the balloons. And that turned into a 4-hour fiasco because I came to Party City and then I wanted to buy more. And they're like, well, it's a wait time because it's graduation weekend. I'm like, oh boy. And that's going to happen every year because she's always, her birthday is always going to be around the 1st of June. And anyway. So regardless, all has worked out. It's almost 3 p.m. I'm gonna go home, get the stuff inside, make myself a cup of coffee, some afternoon coffee, and then I gotta go pick her up. So I was just talking to my husband. I'm like, dude, we need all hands on deck tonight. Once she's asleep at 7, let's just clean the house. Because I don't think I'll sleep well if I don't know that the house is decently clean. And then tomorrow, we can decorate and make the food in 4 hours. I don't know, you guys. Guess what I'm emotional. I have cried way too many. Sorry, you're talking about M&Ms and I'm talking about
My
life.
mouth is full of M&Ms. She bought peanut M&Ms. I can't help myself.
So I've been crying because Gigi's turning 1 and I can't talk about it. I just can't.
You're gonna blog about it. I'm not gonna talk about it.
I didn't know that I'd be so emotional. What's happening to me? Oh, he's not sure about. We just set the balloons over there for right now. Pinocchio is not sure. He says, I think those do not belong in here. Thank you very much. Anyway, I came home and he had cleaned most of the house already. I literally instantly cried, and then okay, everything's going south. Hold on. And then one of the balloons flew up to the top and we cannot possibly reach that. So there's that. And also I braked and the cupcakes flew to the front and some of the cupcakes are messed up. So it's been a day, but all is okay. We are all healthy and good. I'm an emotional wreck. Anyone else, when your kids turn 1, maybe your first kid? Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. These are the cupcakes. It ended up being if you go to a grocery store, this was $7 for each dozen. I don't think that's crazy when you start breaking down how much it would be at a crazy expensive cupcakery. But I got half chocolate, half vanilla. And then we're going to add some sprinkles to this because I think they were supposed to put clear sprinkles, but I think I see 3 on each. So I bought some little pink ones to sprinkle those with. And then there's her little smash cake. We got some more. See, this is what I mean. I braked and yeah. I got the rum for our fruit dip that I'm going to finally be able to make. But I also bought a cupcake stand thing because we don't have one. And I've been eyeing these for years. And I always just use regular cake plates, but these are kind of tiered, but they're actually 3 separate pieces, which kind of makes me nervous. but I figure that'd be perfect, and then we've got it. We've got it forever. So we didn't really like specifically get our daughter a gift because she's 1, and we literally buy her stuff all the time. Like, there are a couple brand new things that I bought in the past month that she hasn't seen yet that I guess could be her gift if we wanted to wrap it. You know what I mean? But it doesn't really matter. But I did get her a card because I figured we'd write on it, write her a little note each, and like keep it for her for when she gets older. But isn't that so cute? That one made me emotional too. The house is almost clean. He's vacuuming upstairs if you can hear that now. I'm gonna go ahead and get at least the fruit dip made, and then I gotta go pick her up. And so we'll see what gets done tonight. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of the decorating done tonight. I'm currently, now that Genevieve's asleep and we've had dinner, right now I'm putting these photos onto this little, kind of, not a banner, but in a way, kind of a banner. I'll string it together and then I'll hang it up somewhere. I was picking out photos, just kind of going through by the month and finding ones of her as she grew, and it is like breaking my heart. I'm trying not to get emotional, but I'm like, oh my gosh, in 1 year she grew so much, she changed so much. Genevieve is 1 year old this morning. Okay? She's in a daze. We were having a lot of fun in the bed playing. But look, Gigi, what do you think?
She's pointing at it. So what? It's a Minnie Mouse. There's Minnie and Daisy. Pointing at
like it.
She got the double finger guns.
Double finger guns. Wow. Who's that? Is that you, baby?
Oh,
maybe we shouldn't touch it. Yeah, I didn't think. Wow.
That's easy. That's easy. That's easy.
I just can't handle this. Hey.
You see the balloons in here?
Her mouth is just open. Wow. All right, it is 9:04. We have 3 hours before some family gets here to help, and then 1 hour, which is 1 p.m. when everyone else gets here. Just figured I'd show you a progress photo. So I've got the meatballs started. All that is in this is literally meatballs, grape jelly, and chili sauce. And then I've got the buffalo chicken dip here. I literally had 2 more of these crock pot liners left, so I was like, I'm just gonna use them up. It's so convenient because you don't really have to clean the crock pot much. You can just pull the bag out and throw it away. But I also don't really like the additional waste. So I had 2 more I was gonna use up, and then I'm gonna be done with them, so perfect. I'm part of the way through with these cupcakes. These are so cute, but I realized with this little tiered thing, I can't really put them on this 2nd and 3rd layer because these are too tall. So I have plenty more cupcakes. I've been adding this little sugar stuff to them as I go. But I have plenty more, so I think whatever doesn't fit, I'll have like around this maybe, or maybe I'll have it on a platter next to it, and I can put the rest of these on it because I've got another pack. So I just think those are so adorable. And it was literally like, I think a couple bucks for all of them. So totally worth it, really, really cute. Anyway, so that's kind of where we're at. I made some pink lemonade, slowly but surely, guys, slowly but surely. Also something my husband thought of, he literally went online and found these and just printed them off. A little sign for trash or recyclables, because a lot of times we'll have this out for recyclables and people put their trash in it and then we're like sorting it later and it's so gross. So boom, problem solved. The only thing is we have to have a lidded trash can because our doggy Pinocchio will get into it otherwise. And the only tape that worked this is literally her tutu. And then I bought this little thing on Amazon for a couple bucks. But I had to use Gorilla Tape, which I used a lot as a teacher because it is super strong. That was about all that was gonna connect, because like regular, like clear, kind of like packing tape didn't even stick to this at all. So that worked if you're looking for a solution. And then I just kind of draped this inside it and tied that behind as well. So it worked out pretty well. That looks pretty darn cute. Gigi, it's your big day, isn't it? So I'm eating cheese and crackers, and I've already messed my sign up. I gotta fix it. about to go get a shower. She's still napping. So these are all done, and I did want to show you. This is something I made back for her baby shower, actually. I literally just made this on pickmonkey.com. It's free. And printed it out, and then bought these dollar store frames, and I just left them in the frames and I put them away. We've used them. This is like the 3rd or 4th time we've used these. So I have one that says sweet treats, one that says eat up, and of course you could do whatever colors would fit with like most of the celebrations maybe you have, or you could change it every time. And then I have one that says grab a drink, and then I need to go look downstairs. I think I have one for the little gift table over there. I think I've got one that says something about gifts. I don't know. I need to go look. But yeah, I've hung that up, and then I added some balloons over here. Boy, it's hard to hang balloons. We don't have any thumbtacks. So I didn't realize how much more difficult it was to hang balloons, because not all tapes are created equal. So I ended up using gaff tape, which is like, they used gaff tape like in theater, I know. But I used some there to get it to stay. So if you look from far, it looks really cute, but it looks interesting up close. But it's all coming together. I've got a lot of the fruit and veggies out. I might stick them back in the fridge for now so they get cold, but the meatballs are cooking. Everything's looking good, so I think I'm gonna go shower. So we've got some special guests that are helping out. We've got Jason, Tyler's brother, my brother-in-law. Boo!
Uncle Jason.
Oh, Funko. I thought you were booing yourself. Now I feel bad because I just booed you. I don't know. I don't know. Today's a weird day. And then my mother-in-law, Tyler's mama, her grandma. Say hi, Nana. Hi. Oh, don't break them. She said, no promises. And then my mom and dad, her Nana and Papa. And then we've got all the food. So you saw the meatballs in that. And then I cut up some bread. And then we've got some veggies, and that dill dip we just transferred to this because it looks nicer. And if anyone asks if it was homemade, Mom, you say yes. And then we've got grapes and some fruit dip that I made Benita try because I was worried that there was too much rum, and she said it's fine. I was like, okay. And then some strawberries and apples, and then some chips and salsa, and then Tyler's gonna be grilling out hot dogs.
And I'm Kanye West.
Do you need to start the hot dogs? Okay. Anyway, and then you already saw that. So we've kind of got it all together, and I added some more decorations, and that's the only balloon that lasted other than those. And then we've got like our drink station here too. So it all came together really nice. I wish I had the balloon. Hi, birthday girl. Oh my gosh.
Ball we have at home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that one. Troubling it for her face.
Hi, sweetie. Oh. There's more than half. Hi there. You are posing. This is the vlog, and that's even cuter. Actually, I will need to get a photo of that later. Look at that arm. Hi, buddy. This is Gigi's friend, if you recall from a few vlogs ago. He's blowing kisses. Say hi. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hi, monkey. Balloons. Yeah, like a romper. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, boy. She's a bubble blower, girl. You don't even know.
Those are meant to like.
I tried to blow balloons last night, and I also learned I can't do that very well.
Yeah.
Well, if you get
that has that same one.
Perfect. Okay, the aftermath. Actually not too terrible. My mom surprised me while I was bathing Gigi and putting her down for bed, and she did a lot of the dishes, like the crock pots and just other stuff, so that was really sweet. And then, yeah, we just got some presents of hers around that were so, so sweet. So we'll get those put away. And I gave some of the balloons away to my nieces and nephews. But all in all, it was very, very fun. A few things we forgot, like we forgot to put out the water bottles we had. So many people were like, do you guys have water bottles? We're like, oh my gosh, yes. And it was like hours into the party. And yeah, it was so much fun, but it's exhausting. I told Tyler, I'm like, okay, it's like 10 p.m. I want to go get a bubble bath. I just want to
So I'm excited to do that. Gigi's been asleep for a couple hours and boy did she need it. So I hope there were like some tips in here that helped you kind of figure out different ways you could do your first birthday party. Obviously, I'm not an expert. This is my very first one ever. But like I said, we've certainly entertained for other holidays and things like that here, and we do enjoy doing it. So I hope that you picked up some little tips here and there, and I'll link anything. Hey, Tyler. I'll link anything I mentioned down below, and I can't wait to wash all this makeup off. Ugh, it was a very humid day, and it's now like just starting to rain, which is perfect. And so it's just one of those days you feel icky. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one.